With a cochlear implant, the child will be able to hear.
If your child was blind, and if there was a surgery to give him eyesight, would you do it? And I know even my parents would say they would do it in a heartbeat. Well, if you would do that, why wouldn't you want to offer your child the best and give him an implant?
A cochlear implant helps people with severe to profound sensory neural hearing loss or nerve deafness. A cochlear implant has two parts: an internal part called the cochlear implant and an external part called a speech processor. The speech processor uses two small microphones to pick up sounds. It turns those sounds into signals and sends them to a transmitter. The transmitter sends the signals through the skin to the internal implant. The internal implant converts the coded signals into electrical energy and sends them to the electrode array. This stimulates the nerve fibres in the cochlea, and the signals are recognised by the brain as sound.
And he's back on again. See how he turned?
Turn.
Hi, Jonathan.
Stop the sucking.
Hi.
Good.
Could you
real good.
hear that? Hi, sweetie. Could you hear that? Hi.
I didn't like the cochlear implant. I thought it didn't fit with the deaf world.
Maybe Shelby's family feels ashamed of her deafness or embarrassed. Shelby's going to grow up thinking she was implanted because it's bad to be deaf.
Today, when parents find out their child is deaf, they don't know what to do with the child, and they just force an implant on them.
These parents are selfish.
My opinion is if you're born deaf, that's it.
You feel that deaf people are inferior. That's right. So you want to implant your child in the hope that he will have a chance in the future.
A child is not a guinea pig. I think that the parent who forces an implant on his child is not considering that child's feelings. The body belongs to the child. When he grows up, his parents can ask him then if he wants an implant.
But do we think the implant can kill deaf culture, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I know that some people think that deaf people not implanting their children is abusive. But you know what? It's the same thing with hearing people. They automatically implant their children and they don't know anything at all about deafness. And I say, that's abusive.
Now, he's still just a baby. You should love your child. Give your heart to your child. And when he gets older, the time is right, then give him an implant. Don't destroy his emotional life. He's a beautiful, natural deaf baby.